Welcome back to another edition of Coffee with Joy. I am so elated, so excited to have my guest Tameka, but we'll be talking about all things style. As you all know, the year has ushered in with a whole new month. And of course, our style has taken place. So I'm so great just to hear what she has to say, how she does her style accordingly to the year, and what staple pieces that she used and that she always have in her closet. So after these quick messages, we're gonna speak to my guest, Tameka, as the style guru.
Our mission focuses on showcasing local and global talent of all ages on and off the field. We will strive to inspire, educate, and bridge the divides through our media collaboration. Our goal is to give student athletes and coaches the platform to let their talents be seen and a platform for the community to let their voices be heard. This is the Union Media Group.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm so excited to have my guest, Tameka, as where the style starts. Where does it all begin? So I have my guest, but before we get in, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know, what are some of your style pieces? Talk to us. Let us know. As you all know, my team is definitely answering the questions, so we'd like to hear from you. So Tameka, I'm so elated to have you. Yay! So, can you tell people a little bit about yourself, and then we're gonna get right into all things stylist.
Okay, so my name is Tameka, better known as T Styled It on my social media platforms. I am a lifestyle and fashion content creator turned stylist. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm all those good things. I love fashion, all faith, and I am so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. So, how did your styling all come about? And of course, you have many roles, like you said, you're a mom, your wife, and of course, you work. So, between all of that, how did styling come about for you?
So I've always been passionate about fashion, and it really wasn't until the pandemic where I kind of started dabbling into styling. So fashion has always been there. It's always been my love. That's always been something that my eye gravitated towards, and I've always
Hmm.
just been naturally good at piecing things together and putting together outfits. And then during the pandemic, I was like, I want to take this to the next level and see
Right,
what I can do with this. So I got my
right.
first opportunity to do styling back in, I think it was 2020 or 2021, late 2020, 2021.
Okay.
And from there, I was just like, it was a high. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this is definitely where I belong.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Because that high would definitely take you there. So now, like, what colors are you into? Are you into all colors, or are there certain colors that you choose from? And the reason why I ask is because I know, being a plus size fashion models myself, definitely into style. A lot of girls don't like to tipper tapper into the colors as well as the patterns. They just rather stay safe. And I'm not the one who likes to
Yeah.
play safe. I like to go for it. Hey, if I'm gonna get eat up by the piranhas, hey, it's nowhere but up. So, like, what is your favorite style? What is your favorite color? Like, how do you really, what represents Tameka in the styling world?
So funny enough, I used to be the person who played it safe with colors. Like, I used to be the neutrals. Everything was neutral. I was afraid to
Hmm.
really play around with color. So recently, I was like, I'm just gonna pick a color and just,
Right.
just fall in love with that color and see what I can do with it. So oddly enough, green out of all the colors, right? Green ended
Right.
up being the color that I gravitated towards. So I started playing with color, just playing with one color and trying to incorporate colors around that and seeing if I can mix and match. And now I love me some color.
Yeah. Yeah. Colors are it.
Yes.
So now that you got into these colors, like what are like your favorite top colors?
Say that one more time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
What is
okay.
like your favorite top colors? Like, some people may have like that cobalt blue, like that's a must have, that's a staple pieces to have in my closet. Like, what are your top three colors that Tameka love to represent?
So my top three would be orange, a Kelly green, and I would say like a fuchsia pink. Like I love those three colors together, but I feel like they kind of act as neutrals in my wardrobe. I can style just
Okay.
about anything around those three colors. And I really think it's based off what just looks good on you. Like you have to feel comfortable in the color. So whatever color you're comfortable in, like I'm not comfortable in red. I don't red just does not
Hmm.
like I'll wear red lip, but you're not gonna see
Yeah.
me in no red outfit. Like
Oh
that
wow.
color just doesn't bring
That's
me out. I
amazing.
feel like, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like green really like pops on me. So it's really based off, your personal preference, what you're comfortable
Yeah.
in, and what you feel comfortable basing your wardrobe around. So I wouldn't do, like I said, a red. It's just I wouldn't reach for it. So I don't really typically do colors that I know don't represent my personal style, and red is just not it unless it's on my lips.
Hey, see, and I want to dig a little deeper into that, right? Because that's like the first that I've heard, like red, like everybody, and I know
Not me.
it's an opinion, so don't trip. It's an opinion. Like everybody go after that. That's like a primary color that everyone seek
Yeah,
after, and you're like the first that I know that will not wear red. And I
I
mean,
don't
did it
like
stem
it.
from something, or it's just like, look, it doesn't flatter me. It's just an X. It is a
I
complete
just
no.
I don't feel like it flatters me as much. I actually did a reel recently where I saw this red outfit, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to see if because I really like the outfit itself, but I was like the color. But I tried it on, and it was
Uh huh.
okay. But it just never really looked good on me, in my opinion. Like everybody else would be like, "Oh, this looks cute." I'm just not confident in red. I don't know. It's something about it. I
Right,
don't know
right,
what it
right.
is. And you're right. A lot of people consider that like a primary color, but for me, it's not. I don't know where that is. It hasn't never been my color at all. I don't like red nail polish.
Oh wow.
Like,
Wow,
it's
like
really not
X out the red people. Yes. Oh my goodness. Like abolish the red, like no red here. That's like the first, like I'm sitting here like just daunting, like, oh my God. Not to say it's a bad thing, but it's always, people, there's like other colors where people really won't touch, right? But red
yeah,
is the first from you, that I'm hearing that. Oh
right.
no, X is definitely red is not it. I won't dare wear it. But you look good in your red lip, let me tell you. It
Thank
really
you.
pops
Yes,
very well on.
I love me a good red lip, a vibrant one, a darker tone, but anything else, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like even for Valentine's Day, you're not
Yes.
gonna catch me in red. Like any other color but red. I'll do pink, but I'm not doing red.
Oh my goodness. Like I'm just like daunted, but okay, we're not gonna dwell there. We're not gonna dwell there, people. Definitely. But now what should you suggest to anyone who's afraid of like wearing colors? Like I don't want to wear like how you're adamant against red. Like how would you titter tatter on trying to help anyone trying to get into colors? They may wear colors, but it may be probably once a month. But their heart really want to, but again, the exterior said, not today. But how would you
Yeah.
cater someone to get into colors?
So I would start with accessories. I always feel like you can switch those out, switch them up. So maybe like
First, you gotta
a
put your
bag
neck into.
or maybe a pair of shoes, or maybe do it with your accessories like your jewelry, maybe your earrings, maybe you like big bold earrings, and maybe you can do
Hmm.
that. But start with accessories, start small, because those things
Great.
you're not committing to anything. So if you don't like it, you don't feel like you just purchased a whole wardrobe around this color that you really don't like. So maybe like a green bag matched with a green shoe. Maybe like, or even your makeup, maybe like a purple lip. And the only reason I
Hmm.
know that red works for me is on my lip is just by trying it out. So
Right.
like in this reel that you just saw, the green matched with the
Uh-huh.
shoe with the green in it. So just kind of playing around with the accessories just to see what you really like, what really kind of makes your heart sing as far as colors go.
Right.
And just being comfortable. And if you're not comfortable, try something else. Don't get stuck in feeling like, oh, well, this didn't work, so color doesn't work for me at all. It could just be that color. So
Right.
yeah, I would definitely say start small. Don't commit to any big purchases. Just, maybe like a red shoe, a green
I mean,
shoe, a
that's great
pink shoe.
advice.
Yeah.
Now, where do you get your accessory from? Because a lot of people don't know where to shop for their accessories. And I know probably some may say I go to the beauty supply store. But really,
The beauty,
let's go be out there.
don't sleep on
And
the beauty
granted,
supply
hey,
store now.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan, right? But we need to see where can we go above the beauty supply store, because I just want to let people out there know it has gotten me over the hump. I have gotten pieces that look like I probably got it from Macy's or probably from
Yeah.
dealers or somewhere. So I'm not Xing the beauty supply store. What I am saying, I'm asking Tameka to add some more to your caveat, adding more to the
Yeah.
shopping cart. Where do she get her accessory from? Because I agree, I'm accessory type girl, right? So I love
Yeah.
accessories, especially my pearls. I don't wear hoops. I don't think the hoops really go well with me. So I'm more of a
Okay.
stud. Like literally, I probably have like over
Okay.
500 pieces of studs. So
And
like,
that's
where
the
do you?
opposite for me. I'm hoops. I have like I just hoops are just something I just go to. You're rarely gonna ever see me in studs. I'm in a pair of hoops all the time.
Call me study, because that's what a sister. I mean, I got bigger ones, small ones, you name it. I have the teeniest to the largest one that my ear can hold. But I'm a stud girl. So like, where do you get your accessories from? Because I do love the gold hoops. Now I'll wear them for a fashion show or if I'm taking pictures. But for me, everyday wear, it's these girls
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you get your accessories
So
from?
I have a little bit of everything. So I'm the type of girl who I'll go into a store and I will just go to their accessory section just to see what they have.
Mhm.
So like even the hoops I have on now, these are Shein,
Oh yeah.
Amazon. Amazon
Okay.
is that is like
That's life.
treasure city for accessories. And they have a lot of dupes too to designer items where you can get the look for less. So Amazon for
Mhm.
sure. Zara, I love. They have stepped their game up in their accessory department. So like I have a pair of hoops that haven't tarnished yet, which shocked me because I
Okay.
was expecting because they weren't real gold
Uh
to
huh.
tarnish. So a lot of my accessories, like my statement pieces, like the chokers that I have, bigger bracelets, statement pieces, I go to Zara. Like I said,
Okay.
Shein, places like that. But just I really wouldn't sleep on anywhere. Go into whatever stores that you like. Go into their accessory section. Look at their bags, their earrings, and just kind of shop around because you never know what you'll find. I'm not one person who just shops at one place. Like I kind of just
Right.
I want to see what everybody has to offer. So
That part. Yes, I totally agree. Definitely. I am. I'm getting here, there, everywhere as much as
yes,
possible, because again, it's not how much it costs; it's how you rock the
it's
whole
how you
garment,
rock
the whole
it.
outfit,
Yep.
and you can make
Yeah.
something. You make $2 look like 2 million. So I
You
totally agree
definitely
on that.
can.
Now,
Yes.
so what are some staple pieces that you have in your closet? Because I know they're gonna pull up the pause on the staple piece. I want to talk about the shoes, because a lot of
Okay.
people, they really don't have, they just, they're wide width, small feet, but some people think they have to pay for, I know I'm probably going to say this wrong, people, but Jimmy Choo, like you could flip that money, like literally. But granted, Jimmy Choo say, "Hey, here's it right here. I'm taking it." Like these stylists here, I could wear those. Those are definitely my girls.
Yes.
Now, what do you say to heels or like some staple shoes that some people should have? Well, women. I'm gonna say women because again, we're women. Men is a whole different caveat. But as far as like this tailored yellow mustard coat, see, beautiful. I think you rocking it very well, like tied
Thank you.
nice. I like the hair to the side, and the lip is like popping the whole outfit. Yes, see, yes, yes. Talk with a Z, get it. So what are some shoes that one should have in their closet? Like a good staple shoes at all time.
So you always have to have a good black pump or some type of neutrals. So
That
I
part,
found,
yes.
yeah, and a good black boot. So I found that my wardrobe, this not this winter that we're in now, but the previous one, I was lacking a
Uh-huh.
black boot. I was like, I don't have a, and I feel like you should have one in an over the knee. You should have one
Okay.
really sexy high one, like thigh high one, you know if that's your thing. I feel like you should have one that's maybe ankle. If you are a bit more edgy, you can do the combat boot. Like I just feel like a good black boot can take you through the. You won't even have to have a lot of shoes. You can just rotate those black boots out.
Right, 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 right. But
Do
don't
your
talk to me,
wardrobe around.
people. I'm probably the wrong person to talk to because I probably have every. I'm fighting for every color shoes. Like literally now, I need turquoise because I'm looking at like
Yeah.
my inventory. I need every shoe. So I I totally agree about the staple pieces, but I know me. I need to have every color shoe. Now go
Yeah,
ahead,
and
Tamika. I
I
got
agree. Once you have your staple pieces, then venture out from there. Because what I found is I had a bunch of colors too, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have, which is funny because originally my wardrobe was a lot of neutrals, and I would do pops of
you. Yeah,
color in my accessories. But then I found I don't have, I need a black pump for an occasion, and I don't
yeah.
have it. So
Okay.
always, having your base colors, your neutral colors, your pump, your boot, things like that. And then when you have those base colors, then you can just go wow and get all the colors. But I
Yeah,
feel like a
yeah,
good
yeah.
combo,
Definitely.
yeah, a good ankle boot
No,
and your
facts.
neutral.
Definitely. Now, how do you style your pieces? Like, of course, looking through your IG, I mean, everything is just, is flawless, right? But we see the end result. And as you're styling
Yeah.
pieces, like how do you come to the end result? But of course, we see the end. But what do you do to get there? What is that you how do you put everything there in order to get to the end? Feel like I
That's
said
a
that
good
3 times.
question. That is a really good question. So, my style is a bit more, I don't like casual, edgy. Like I'm really into like your everyday look, and then add a little bit of
Right.
edge. Sometimes I like with the yellow coat. Sometimes I like to dress it up with at the heart of me. I really like a good sneaker. I like to be comfortable, and I just like to make it
Right.
look like something. So I kind of just try not to deviate from my personal style. So when I get dressed, honestly, I just think, okay, how comfortable do I want to be first? That's
Okay.
really the top thing on my head. My comfort is everything. Like I don't like stuff that I'm walking in. I'm not that girl that's gonna put on a shoe that is 6 feet tall and just gonna bear it. It's yeah.
Right, 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 right.
Comfort is
Yeah.
number one. So I always consider where am I going? How long will I be there? Am I going to be standing? Am I going to be sitting? So I start there. And then I go with how I feel for the day. Like, I really get dressed based off my mood. If I'm not feeling
Okay.
it and I'm just kind of like, oh, today is just blah, but I know I need to look the part,
Yeah.
I'll dress up a pair of sweatpants.
That part. Yes, 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 yes.
And make it look
Yeah.
like something. So I really just, it's really based off my mood and then
Okay.
trying to make sure I always stay true to my personal style and just incorporate that bit of edge. So even if
Hmm.
that's just throwing on a pair of sunglasses with a basic outfit, but the sunglasses are my statement piece. Or
Okay.
if I'm wearing heels, I want to wear jeans. I don't really like to look too girly.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just kind of, making it personal and making sure that I don't deviate too much from, what I feel like my personal style represents.
Okay. Now, do you prefer heels or sneakers?
Sneakers. I know you see me in a lot of heels on my Instagram, but honestly, like it's sneakers. And I don't own a lot of them, but the ones that I do have are in heavy rotation.
And see, and that's what, and the reason why I ask is because I don't, okay, I have sneakers, my Air Force ones, they're older, right? But I am finding myself gravitating to them visually. I haven't bought any, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm trying to figure out how can I pair sneakers because I'm beginning to find the love for these sneakers, right? Especially with the
Yeah.
different colors. Like I said, I am definitely a color girl. I will swim out there with the sharks. I don't care if they biting me or whatever the case may be. I'm definitely going out there. I'm getting every color. I'll probably wear 8 colors in the outfit and won't even think twice. I am that person. But now I'm beginning because I'm a heels person. I love heels, right? But I am cautious, just like you. I make sure that, oh, guarantee you, I'm carrying a bag and they got some flats in there. I will walk through. Well, I can walk in heels, but people need to understand that, hey, I like to have my feet and I'm not trying to call Dr.
Right.
Shows too early, right? I want my heels, but I find myself definitely gravitating to um sneakers, especially, the Nikes, the different colors. And I just like how
Yeah.
they're dressed. Like, for I seen this one outfit that I really like to replicate. It's like a blue, cobalt blue blazer, and it has the fatigue pants and it has the blue and black white sneakers. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
I got that outfit, but I'm missing the shoes. But what's holding me is because I'm like, I could flip that money. I could flip it, but it's still on my, when it beats on my heart, then I go get it because I really want it. Because sometimes you
Yeah.
see stuff and it's not there, but I am finding myself definitely trying to go after sneakers. But hopefully by the summer, if not the fall, if God's willing, definitely I would like to put those in rotation because they begin to rub on me. They sit in the front seat with me. They may be taking over. I am I am
I
definitely like
understand
you. So
that.
check back in 6 months and probably see. Definitely.
And
So
it's
if you
funny
just
because
tuning in, I'm sorry, to me. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
I was
sorry. Go
gonna say
ahead.
it's funny because that's how I was with. I just in recent years got into heels, so
Uh-huh.
I'm like I would buy them, but I would never
Uh-huh.
wear them. And I'm like, you know what? I need to start putting these on and seeing like trying to incorporate this, and that's how it all came about. I'm like, I'm gonna wear them, but it's gonna be my way.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I could talk about heels all day, Tamika. Like, I love me some heels. I'm the one that's searching for heels because I mainly wear them just for fashion, right? I am not
Yeah,
so much the one that, oh, I gotta wear it every day. No, believe me, I'm in
yeah,
sneakers. I'm in my
yeah.
little regular sneakers. I am going because I agree, comfort over beauty completely. Because if I'm comfortable, everybody's good.
Yes.
Everybody's good. Definitely, I'm taking place. But if you just tuning in, I am talking to my girl Tameka as we talking about styling at from the beginning. Definitely hearing her how she styles her life, how she add her pieces, what is her staple pieces, how do she get into her color, and we just found out something new that, hey, Tameka's not a fan of red. Let us know. What are you fan? Let us know what color you're not a fan of. So we'll definitely like to know, but make sure that you follow, subscribe, like. Her IG is definitely located on the page if you're tuning in. So you can follow. She will definitely answer any questions if you go into her DM. Of course, Style Guru, she has it all. So I am so grateful to have her on the show. So please make sure that if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out, but make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And if you like to donate to the Coffee with Joy show, the PayPal information is located on the bottom as well as my Cash App. So we look forward to you. Thank you all. But now, Tameka, so we're in the winter season and we're segueing into spring because here in DC, it doesn't feel like Old Man
It
Winter
doesn't.
gave
We
us
didn't have
the,
a winter. We
we
didn't have
did
a
not
winter.
have a
I feel
winter.
like we got robbed.
Like, I probably have like 20 jackets and only wear three great faithful ones. My big black
Yeah.
bubble jacket, my purple one that I wear to church because it looks spiffy, it looks timeless. And my little simple one that when the weather's like 42, I'm like, I'm not wearing this big
Yeah.
black jacket. But I want to
Yeah.
wear my other coats. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. But the weather has yet. When if it do touch, it's for like one day and
Yeah.
that's it. So now we segue in from winter because I'm not even calling this a winter. I'm just calling this just a refrigerator.
I
We're
know.
gonna segue into spring. What are some pieces that you're looking forward to wearing into the spring, and how do you go about switching your closet out? Because we're located in the north, and in the south they don't have to really do that much because hey, it doesn't really get cold. But in the north we
Right.
have to switch our closet out. So how do you go about switching your closet, and what do you look forward to wearing? Like, what is that staple spring piece that you always wear?
Let me see. That's a good question. I feel like I gravitate towards maybe what do I look forward to wearing in spring? I don't know if I have one piece. Like I just look forward
Okay.
to not having to wear as many layers, to be honest.
Yeah.
So not that I'm running around here naked. but being able to just throw on, it's the simplicity of spring. I can just throw on a dress, something simple,
Uh-huh.
airy, light. So light layers. Like I don't really I love coats and I have quite a few of them that I've acquired over time, just looking at different. I'm like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Don't even wear them.
Yeah, yeah.
But I really like to be have on as less as like I don't want to be in a big coat if I don't have to be. So I like
Right.
spring because
Right.
I can wear light layers. So maybe like a, a blazer versus a coat, or
Okay.
dresses over jeans, or a loose airy skirt over trousers. So I look forward to just wearing lighter layers. And the way that I kind of transition over, I
Uh-huh.
do one big closet clear out every uh fall going into well, summer going into fall, and then winter
Uh-huh.
going into spring. So I'll be doing like a big closet clear out where I'll go and just look through everything, see if it still fits my personal style, if it's still anything I can fit. And then I have different piles for, donations. Um, can I get back into this maybe next time around if I get to it? um, and then just items that I do want to keep. So with those piles, I also just take out some items that maybe, because in spring you have cooler nights. So I'll
Yeah.
keep a few little long sleeve shirts hanging up. A few winter items that I can take into spring and then just tuck away
Okay.
easily when the warmer months come around.
And you said something about jeans. Now, I, of course, you're much thinner than me. I think everybody loves jeans, everybody. But I am probably the antagonist to jeans. I hate
Okay.
jeans, and I
Really?
probably own like 52 pairs of jeans. I probably do, like literally.
Really?
And keep in mind, and I hear you say, "Oh, jeans, you'd rather have the dress over the jeans, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow. I was trying to let you finish, right? Because I just want to hear why the dress over the jeans. And before you answer that, I just feel like my thighs in jail when I wear jeans. Like I feel like my thighs are screaming, "Can you let me go?" Right? Some people love jeans. Hey, if you love jeans, more power to you. I'm just not a fan, but I love how they look when I take pictures. Now, after the pictures,
Yeah.
after the photo shoot, I'm taking them off. I am done. Now, there is one pair that I do love that I probably wear consistently, but Loft does not offer plus size anymore. It's on their
Okay.
website. I used to go into their store, and of course, if you're in
Okay.
Virginia, we go to Tyson's Corner, right? If you're
Right.
watching, so I would go there, and that's the only pair of jeans that I seem to keep. But thank God, no one has yet to notice those are the same pairs of jeans. I know people are going to go back and look, but yes, they are. Like, I love jeans, but my thighs say, when are we going to break free? So yes, you said that you choose dress over jeans, and I'm just like baffled. I'm thinking I'm like the only one, because when I tell people this, they're like, "Huh? What? You don't like jeans? Like what? Like not a fan? Won't sit in the bleed section? Won't even enter into the store?" But I look at them. I love them when they're in fashion. But you said you rather have the dress over jeans. Why is that?
So in the spring. So and I do love me a good pair of jeans, but in the spring, I just
Clarification.
I need to be free. I don't know, I see spring and I see just light and airy and flowy.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be restricted. Like
Yeah.
I want to be, just like I said, like flowy and free. So although I do love jeans in the spring, I prefer and then I don't I have kind of gotten away from tighter jeans. And that
Okay.
might be the issue. Like I am into like I know ugh, they're trying to do away with the skinny jean, even though I like the skinny jean still. I only have about one or two pairs now, but I like the skinny jean. But they're
Right.
trying to
Right.
get us to throw them all in the trash and burn them. But I do like the looser cut, and that could be the thing. I don't know the pair of jeans you speak of. I don't know. Do they fit all the way through the legs towards the bottom, or do they have give at the bottom? Are they like
Yes,
a
they're a form fit.
okay,
I like form fit.
okay,
I don't like where,
okay,
especially being a plus size woman, sometimes the jeans is tight at the thighs and is loose at the legs. I'm
okay,
not a fan. Like I'm
Okay.
not really big on that, and I turned them more into boyfriend jeans. So
Yeah.
because I like,
Okay.
I just want everything to be linear. And when they're just
Okay.
like tight and they go out, that's like just buy bell bottoms. That's
Right.
just me.
Right.
Just
And
buy
it
bell
definitely
bottoms.
depends on, like you said, your style, and then your shape and things like that. So,
Yeah.
and I hear you. Once I find a good pair of jeans, like I found for me, a lot of people say the H&M jeans do not, they don't like them, but some of my
Mhm.
best pair of jeans are from H&M. I don't know, they
Oh,
just they
okay.
fit they fit me all in the right places. And then I have like three pair that I kind of just, like you said, I rotate out to. People probably don't know this either,
Yeah.
but I really do not have a lot of jeans. I kind of rotate the same ones, and then I have
Yeah.
a couple of pairs where I put a few more coins into it, and I wear them all the time. You might not see me on social media, but if you catch me in the streets, you're like, "Girl, you had those on yesterday." Yes, I did, but mind your business.
Girl, it sounds like the story of my life with this uniform for work. Yes. And I did. Because I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you. I at least you got several. I just got one. I just got one that I can feel comfortable in, but I don't stay in it long either. Because my mind definitely converts to like thighs in jail. Be free.
Yeah,
Let out. Definitely, no matter what season we in, like I'd rather just wear slacks. I'm a
yeah.
slacks person. I
Okay.
if it comes to pants, I'm a slacks person, but definitely I would take dress. I would wear dresses all year if I could. I definitely
Yeah,
will. I would not wear that's definitely my staple piece. I love
yeah,
dresses. I'm a fan of dresses. I love custom dresses. I just love dresses, period. And I just think it just
yeah,
brings out the beauty in a woman. But as a young girl, I didn't wear much dresses. I need to have a conversation
yeah.
with
I
my mom,
mean,
but that's
yeah,
besides the point. Because
yeah.
because I don't even know where that came about, but I just love dresses. Like I love seeing dresses. Any shape, any form, bodycon, A line. I just love dresses. Bottom line, but pants, it has to be slacks. Because like I'm in pants now and I feel great, but I'm in slacks. I,
And like you said, it's all it's the comfort. If that's what works, hey, we not go. We just gonna go with what works and what's comfortable. We got to comfort
yes,
over everything.
and I'm taking the comfort definitely. So now I know you said that you shop for your jeans at H&M. Is there other places that you go to that many people may not go to? Like, is there some places that hey, I'm a share, but I know a lot of people won't dare go into that arena.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of denim. So the few
Uh huh.
pieces I do have, I have a few from one of my favorite pairs of denim is from ASOS. Their sizing is a bit tricky.
Uh huh.
Um, I feel like I kind of hit the nail on the head with that pair, because then I've tried pairs after that and I'm like, nah, that's not hitting. But I have a one good pair from there. And then I have, like I said, H&M. I have a few Zara pair. I have a few. I'm trying to think what other places have I really purchased denim from that I really love.
Or just like
Abercrombie.
any. Oh yeah, Yeah. Abercrombie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just recently
Yeah.
bought my first pair from Abercrombie, and I live in those now. So I'm much like my accessories. I kind of just I'll try a little bit of everywhere, to be honest, and to see what
Okay.
works. And once I know it doesn't work, you don't have to worry about me coming back. Like I'm not the type to
Right.
be like, let me keep spending money just to see if one day they'll fit. Like no, it doesn't work. It
Right.
just
Right.
doesn't
Yeah.
work.
No, I totally agree on that part. Now, do you shop in thrift? Now, do you go thrift shopping?
I have a few friends that do, and I've been saying I want because they find some of the best pieces, and I'm like, I
Yes.
really need to get into this thrifting world because I'm
Yes.
like, I $3 for I need to get I need to be like, yeah. And they're finding like really
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
quality items. So yes, I really do want to start getting into that. I've told a couple of people, I'm like, I need to go thrifting the next time you go because I don't know the places that are in my area necessarily.
Uh huh.
But I am open to that.
I
I am
mean,
open to that.
definitely. Well, see, I go thrifting, but when I go
Okay.
with a subject. I'm going for slacks. I'm going for
Okay.
slacks. And that's,
Okay.
and again, because I don't want to go and just buy all these clothes knowing that I'm not going to wear it, even though it may cost me what,
Right.
$15 if you know, if you go to certain
Right.
places and then you go on the holidays. But I try to go with the subject. I'm just going for slacks. I'm going for two slacks. That's it. Only because I don't want my closet to be overwhelmed, which already is, but I don't want to add the pressure. But you can find some great items that would definitely enhance, you know, the look. So if you, if your suggestion, I definitely, in my opinion, I say try it out. You know, great
Yeah.
accessories, the bigger the better. And sometimes you just may find, you know, that nugget in the hole, the what's that, a diamond in the rut. You will find that
Yeah.
one piece and nobody cannot replicate it because that's the only piece, you know. So that's the good thing that I
Yeah.
find about thrift stores, where you're able to
Yeah.
find pieces that a greater chance that no one can replicate. So that's the good thing.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
now,
And probably a few vintage items too.
oh no, but 100% the vintage item completely. Because
Yeah.
I know quite a
Yeah.
few friends who do thrift, but you know, they resell on the vintage side, right? And they make great pieces. I mean, it all depends,
Yeah.
but again, you have to know how to flip your cash if you're in that entrepreneur area,
Right.
you know, because that does take
Yeah.
time, because that's a step below Ross and TJ Maxx, right? Because
That's
you're doing
true. That's now where I do shop secondhand is sites like
uh-huh.
Poshmark,
Oh
where I
yeah.
find yeah items that like that sold out years ago, and you're like searching, and they come like I'll do that. Like, I'm
Yeah.
definitely the
Poshmark is
secondhand queen.
definitely.
Yes.
No, Poshmark is definitely good. I wanted to start with it, but I'm still kind of leery. So probably this year, because I would like to, you know, sell my stuff on Poshmark. But
Yeah,
I may just do
I
like,
have a Poshmark closet. Now, what I will say is it takes a while to get stuff out of your closet. So it sits there for so long. That's the only problem. And if
oh
you're
wow.
trying to if you're trying to sell to make space, you're still having to hold on to these items until they sell. Because I ended up taking a bunch of stuff that had been sitting there for about a year or more, and it was stuff that still had tags on it. I
Yeah.
need to find a strategy for how to um, get more word out about it because I
Yeah.
just didn't have the space to house the items that they sold. But
Hmm.
I did make a few little coins from there. I felt like I
Yes,
made more money when
coins.
I first started out. When I first
That's
started out, I
good.
felt so. So what I told myself is now instead of putting everything up there, I'm just gonna put stuff that I feel like have a higher ticketed price tag, just because I
Okay.
see that those sell a lot quicker, which is weird. I
Hmm.
think because people are looking for like, oh, you got this, and I can get this for this price, so they can haggle the price with you. So I think it's people get a high from that.
Okay.
So I felt like those pieces go quicker. So I was like, let me just convert it to that, and I'll just sell those things on there. But and now that we're talking about that, it reminds me that I have stuff that's sitting that I need to put up on there. So I'm glad we're having this conversation.
Right, right, right. Now, you know, you being a mother and a wife, like how do you handle influencing? How do you handle styling? I know you only style yourself, but definitely your style definitely penetrate for others to see. Like how do you have time for that? Like how do you make
Whew,
time?
I just make it. I don't like.
Yeah.
I often look at my life and I'm like, how did you do all? Like I look back on certain years and I'm like, how did you do all of that in that year? Like in 2021, my mother got really really sick.
Okay.
And I was helping take care of her. I was still trying to juggle everything. And I look back and I was like, you did a lot. How did you, I don't even know where
Come
this
on,
time
God.
comes from, to be honest. Like, my husband does, he picks on me because he says, what are your business hours? Like, you have to have business hours to this. Like, I'll be up at
Right.
like 11, 12 o'clock editing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, I don't know. I
No, I hear you.
froze. Okay. I'll be up
Okay.
late editing, or, just doing content stuff. And he's like, you need to turn it off. So I don't know. I kind of just make the time. I don't even know if it really exists. I just make
Well, no, that's
it.
good to hear because I know some people have like, you know, they have this hierarchy list where they put schedule planning. I'm I don't do all that. I don't do all that,
Yeah.
you know, but I just it's always great to hear how a mother and a wife handle and does it so well. course, we see the
Right.
end product, but she does it so well. So, as
Yeah.
always, Tameka, is there anything that you would like to leave with the people before we end the show? Like
Um,
any, affirmations or anything, or any staple pieces that they should have in their closet? Because again,
I,
many people are looking like, how, I know they probably gonna trip about the red, but it's okay, people. It's
I
okay.
know.
You
It's
no, joking.
I would just say, as far as staple pieces, I a good blazer, because I feel like you can go far with a good blazer. I have a really good blazer that I can wear to the office, to church. I can wear it dressed down, like a good blazer.
Hmm.
I would say a good I'm really into denim jackets, so like a good nice jacket. Like if you're not into denim, maybe a good
Hmm.
leather piece, but like a good staple jacket, like something that you can kind of switch out with everything. Like you said, you like your coats, so like one good staple coat. You
Yes.
say you kind of go between the three. A good coat, a good, and for
Right.
the spring. I would just say a really good dress, a really good pair of your go-to sandal, like whatever your style is, because I'm not really into like some people are into like the platforms and stuff like that. That's just not really me
Yeah.
because I'm kind of tall.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I tend to gravitate towards the slides and stuff, but you're one
Okay.
good go-to piece. And just kind of, make, if I just feel like style is fun. Like it shouldn't be one size fits all. You should be wearing this, you should be wearing that, follow this trend. I'm all about like how you feel. If you feel good in it, that's your style.
I agree. I agree.
That's my
Definitely.
nugget. I don't really
Yes.
believe in fitting into different boxes and categories. Do you?
Yeah.
And if you need help, I'm here. So
Yeah.
reach out.
Definitely. As always, Tameka, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so great and elated to have you on the show. Thank you, because of people like you, Coffee with Joy exists, and I'm so ever grateful. As always, people, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. But we'll definitely love to hear from you. But if you like to patronize Coffee with Joy, for it takes much to put on a production, we would love to have your funds, and we'll be so ever grateful. Please make sure that you utilize PayPal or Cash App, but PayPal preferably, but if not, Cash App. But again, as always, you know that if it's Wednesday, it is Coffee with Joy. So make sure you live life on purpose. And please make sure that you listen to what Tameka has to say, because that is some great staple pieces that one should have throughout the year. Love you always. Make sure that you live life on purpose. Until then, if it's Wednesday, it's Coffee with Joy. See you all later. Bye.
We kick it like no